Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Hello, Shaker Heights hockey fans, and welcome back to the OBM Arena here in Strongsville, Ohio. We are here for the start of your Red Raiders run in the Cleveland Cup, the tournament for the Great Lakes Hockey League schools. Out of the 5 schools, the first 3 seeded squads are as follows. Number 1 is University School, then 2, Padua Franciscan, and 3, the Lancers of Gilmore Academy. Now, these 3 teams are not having to participate until the round of 4. Now, the other 2 schools, Shaker Heights and Walsh Jesuit, are battling it out here tonight for the 4th spot. The winner is off to face the Preppers of University School Friday at 6 p.m. Now, we've got a lot of things to cover before puck drop, so let's just get into it. The Raiders have not been performing well of late, going 1-4-2 in the last 7 games, including tournament and outside of league play. That one Shaker victory, however, was against Walsh Jesuit. The Raiders, however, have been on a mission lately, going 5-2-1 in their last 8, even beating US and Padua Franciscan. Now, these 2 schools have already met 3 times, once as a part of tournament play and twice for GLHL regular season action. The Warriors came away with that one tournament victory in late December, but the Red Raiders were winners of the regular season games in January. Can the Raiders continue their success against their rival? Well, it all starts with how the forward lines connect. Tonight, the lines are as follows. Richards, Camp, and Gerber back in as the offensive line number 1. Then Miller, Lenahan, and Brown make up the second line. Moore, English, and Schneider, and on the third line. And Kiltz, Mayhew, and Skilkin in at the 4th line of offense. On defense, we'll be seeing Garnett and Greenberg back on that first line. Jolly and Lazar on second. Kalergis and Benincasa making up the 3rd line of defense. course, in between the pipes, we'll get senior goalie Cooper Mears. Backing him up is Michael Better, the sophomore. So these lines, however, are bound to be switched up as the game progresses. As we have seen a great many times this season, head coach Matt Bartley loves to mix up his lines. Now the lines are different from the recent starting lines. And just Saturday, when the Raiders were in Gilmore Academy, the lines were completely different. Something to also note is that Emmett Lazar is back in the lineup, as I mentioned his name on defense. He is returning after his injury he took 11 days ago in the rivalry game versus University School. Now, before I wrap up this intro, I would like to give a shout out to our senior captains, Jack Camp and Noam Greenberg, for being awarded as a part of the GLHL All-Second Team. Their great effort has gone a long way for the Red Raider hockey squad, and it will be remembered. Also, senior forward Josh Brown has been selected for the all-academic team for the GLHL. Though we are here for the action on the ice, the students' academics are not to go unnoticed. For Josh Brown, we congratulate him for being such the academic weapon. But can the Raiders get the job done against the Warriors of Walsh Jesuit High School? Tonight, we open the Cleveland Cup, our beloved tournament of the Great Lakes Hockey League. As I mentioned, the winner of this goes on to face one-seeded University School. Who will it be? Well, that's what we're here to find out. Of course, it's Vaughn Ullum back with the play-by-play here in Strongsville. Puck drop is soon to come. Thank you for joining us. Both teams getting in their final warm-up shots. The Red Raiders today rocking their white on red look, whilst Jesuit in their all brown and yellow look. Now, as I said, they have been on a tear lately. So the Red Raiders do have a big challenge. We have beaten them twice of the last two meetings. So not sure if a win for Walsh Jesuit would exactly be an upset. Of course, the seed. Hopefully Shaker can avoid said upset. Clock up at 15 minutes. Symbolizing the start of first period, but for now, we're going to send it down to ice level for player introductions.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to OBM Arena, the home of the Great Lakes Hockey League Cleveland Cup. And tonight's game, the Red Raiders of Shaker High School face off against the Warriors of Walsh Jesuit High School. Let's meet the starters. First for Walsh. In goal, number 1, Cooper Mears.
Shaker.
In goal, number 1, Tavian Parks. Number 22, alternate captain Ryan Holcomb. On west, number 9, Captain Ryan Kersher. At wing, number 25, alternate captain Josh Weiner. At wing, number 28, Patrick McCarthy. At center, number 23, alternate captain Joe Holzer. The rest of the Walsh Jesuit Varsity hockey team, the Warriors are coached by Mr. Pete Coleri. And now, the starters for Shaker Heights. In goal, number 1, Cooper Mears. On the bench, number 17, Quinn Barnett. defense, number 11, Captain Noam Greenberg. At wing, number 5, Sam Gerber. At wing, number 25, Gavin Richards. At center, number 6, Captain Jack Kemp. We enter the Sacred Hearts Varsity Hockey Team. The Red Raiders are coached by Mr. Matt Bartley. Before we start the game, we have some business to take care of. The Great Lakes Hockey League awards. First, the Great Lakes Hockey League All Academic Players from Shaker Heights. Great Lakes Hockey League All Academic Player of the Year is senior Josh Brown with a GPA of 5.0. For Walsh Jesuit, Academic Player of the Year, junior Dominic Caleri with a grade point average of 4.1. And now, all league Great Lakes Hockey League first team from Walsh Jesuit. First team player at forward, Josh Weiner with 19 goals, 43 points. From Walsh Jesuit, senior Ryan Kersher with 12 goals, 7 assists, and 29 points. All-league second team from Shaker Heights. Forward, senior Jack Kemp with 12 goals, 18 assists, and 30 points. From Shaker Heights, the second team, Great Lakes Hockey League defense, senior Noam Greenberg with 1 goal, 7 assists, and 8 points. Congratulations, guys. Great year. Ladies and gentlemen, this great land of ours affords freedoms like no other country in the world. Please stand if you're able and join in singing the national anthem.
Alrighty. After the anthem of the nation, we are set for some ice hockey here at OBM Arena. It should be a great game as though the Red Raiders have beaten Walsh Jesuit. Each of the last 2 meetings, Walsh Jesuit has really been rolling lately, as I said, beating number 1 seeded and number 2 seeded in the GLHL, University School in Padua Franciscan. The Red Raiders, technically the home team, though this is Walsh Jesuit's barn. And starting in at center, Jack Ham will take the opening draw against, I assume, Ryan Kersher, number 9. As you saw there, he was awarded all GLHL first team, along with Josh Weiner. The 2 Warriors have really been rolling for the team. And no, it looks like Ryan Kirscher is going to be in at the defensive spot. And taking the face-off against Jack Camp is going to be Holzer. Who will win it? Well, it'll go back to the Red Raiders zone. We are underway here in Strongsville. Greenberg, an immediate turnover to McCarthy. Luckily, Cooper Mears is going to cover that one up. Almost a dangerous turnover. Quickly. And given away by Shaker Heights. Luckily, nothing comes of it. That face-off, won by Walsh. It'll be Kirscher wheeling in the neutral zone. Back to Coons. To McCarthy. McCarthy had that dangerous opportunity. To Weiner in the slot. Back to McCarthy. Shot made. It'll just go wide left. Looking for another shot. Now Richards will decide to kick this one out of the zone. He lost his stick. Still out there on the ice. Red Raiders going to come into their own zone. 2 shots made. Each went wide. Taken by Gerber and Miller. Here comes Josh Brown. All academic. Centering it to Isaac Miller. Just the pass is in front of him and it won't connect. Here, if that pass got to its man, Holcomb, would have been a dangerous opportunity. Unfortunately, it did not, and an icing is the call. 13:59 left to go in period number 1. We're still scoreless. Ryan Lenahan, the sophomore, taking the draw to the left of Tavian Parks, the keeper for the Warriors. To Josh Brown, shot made. It was blocked. That's by Holcomb, number 22. Now here's a 2-on-1 developing. Dalton will decide to take the shot, and a save is made by Cooper Mears. Shot right at his stomach. Not exactly a difficult save to make. Andrew Holcomb of Walsh taking this face-off against Josh Brown. And Brown will win this one, getting it back to Garnett. Garnett along the boards, looking to Lenahan. He won't be able to find it there. That center pass to 11. Good play by Garnett, getting in there, blocking any opportunity he had. At the point, looking for a shot. Garnett, yet again, all over. He'll send this one outside of the zone. Looking for Brown. Not able to pick it up, but back is Garnett. And he'll trip up on his own doing and get it into the Walsh zone. They will immediately clear it down the ice. Icing is waved off. Greenberg will pick it up. Skating around, looking for Josh Brown along the red line of center ice, but it's out of his reach, and face-off will be upcoming after the icing call. 13:09 now left to go in the first. Taking this face-off for the Red Raiders, it's going to be Drew English. He's up against Vaughn Sprinsel. Face-off won by Sprinsel. Grossi trying to get into the play, but he's bumped off the play by Moore. And here comes Oscar Schneider, just losing the possession. That move a little too good to be true. And it's turnover to the Warriors. What can they do with the possession? Nothing just yet. In the neutral zone, battle for the puck. Jolly will take it out. Back into the Red Raiders zone, off the boards, looking to a forward, but no one is home. Taken back in the Red Raider defensive zone. It's Emmett Lazar back from injury. And get to Jolly. Jolly behind the net. And to Oscar Schneider. It's off the boards and off of him. Now Jolly skating it out. He might have an opportunity. Shot made. That is right into the pads of Tavian Parks as he closes up those pads on the butterfly position. Now here's Noam Greenberg skating in, taking the shot. Another pad save by Parks. And a referee goes down. He seems to be all right. He gets right back up. Sammy Gerber off the backhand, bumped off the play. Jack Kemp with a good play, might have an opportunity. Shot made. That one will not work. Advantage Red Raiders. Just a bit too wide and off target. Back to Greenberg. Forehand, backhand, moving it off the backhand to Garnett. Garnett back to Greenberg. Greenberg up the ice, looking all the way to Sammy Gerber, the junior captain. Unfortunately, Josh Weiner is right in the middle of that pass. So back in the Red Raiders zone it goes. Garnett looking cross ice. Getting it to Sammy Gerber. Gerber to Camp. He's got the opportunity. Moves right around Holcomb, number 22. Takes the shot. Great opportunity, but it'll go up into the netting after the save. And with that, we're still scoreless, but the Red Raiders with all the momentum. We're still scoreless. 11:20 left to go in the first. So far, a great game if you're a Red Raider fan. A little anxiety-inducing if you're a Warrior fan. In the corner to the right of Tavian Parks. Back to Jolly. Jolly with the shot, whiffed upon. Isaac Miller's going to pick it up. Looking for his shot of his own. And immediately a Warrior is right there. His shot a little bit of a lazy one. That shot low percentage. Cooper Mears hugging that right post. Not exactly sure if it was on net anyway. Emmett Lazar behind the net. We'll find Jolly. Jolly looking to get it back to Lazar. He didn't see it coming. Now it's Miller up against Grossi along the boards. Lenahan joining the play as well. 2 Raiders against 1 Warrior, and the Raiders, with the numbers, are going to get that possession. Here to escape the zone, Josh Brown with a little bit of speed. Now Miller joining him. Unfortunately, couldn't get anything done with that little bit of possession. Immediately stolen back. Here to Josh Brown, up in the neutral zone. He'll drop it back for Lenahan. Lenahan, backhand, forehand. Along this one around the boards, looking to get it back to Miller. Miller to Brown. Looking to center it back to Lenahan. Shot made, and that's just off the pads. A little bit of a rebound given up, but nothing comes of it. 10 minutes left to go in the first period. We've so far had great ice hockey. To Josh Brown. It's still loose out in the slot. A little bit of a poke check from Josh Brown, and it's back with Walsh. Here's an opportunity to develop it. On defense, it's Kalergis joined by Moore, the forward. And luckily, a shot made, but nothing came from it. A little wide. For the moment, the forwards. Schneider, Moore, and English. Moore bodied along the boards. He gets right back up and joins the play. In that corner to the left of Parks. Walsh is going to take this one out. It's Josh Weiner wheeling around Kalergis, looking for a centering pass. That one to number 28 of Walsh. That's McCarthy, Patrick McCarthy, not able to find the lane to shoot and exactly execute it with perfection, as it is not in the back of the net. Walsh sticking with it. Kershaw with the shot. I believe that was blocked in the traffic setup right in front of Cooper Mears. And Shaker really just struggling to clear it. But here Kalergis to Moore. Moore bats it down. Getting it to Camp. Camp bumped off the play by McCarthy, forced to make a play on it, and he'll just dump this one into the Walsh zone. First line of offense back out now on defense for the moment. It's Emmett Lazard, it's Noam Greenberg. Taken by Gerber. Gerber bumped off the play and into the boards he goes. Walsh struggling to clear it out. Now they will, but immediately stolen by Gavin Richards. He had that one goal in the affair against Gilmore Academy. 8:10 left to go in period number 1. Still scoreless. Walsh not with too many spectacular attacks. On the offensive. Here Greenberg up to Camp. Oh, now big hit laid down right in front of Parks. Goes to Walsh. Walsh clears it down. Shaker sends it right back in. That's Greenberg, the man sending it in for the moment. The offensive line, the second line. Lenahan trying to make the play on it along the boards. And now here, it's Holcomb, number 22, sending this one around the boards, finding Dalton in that corner to the left of Mears. Lazar to the right of Mears. Miller to Brown. Brown is right over to Walsh. Walsh clears it back to the neutral zone. Kalergis looking to Jolly, and that's a bad turnover. Grossi with the opportunity for Walsh. He'll lose the puck possession. Jolly will pick it up. Moore to Schneider. Out there with them is Lenahan. The only man still on that second line of offense. Now here, creating an opportunity for the Red Raiders, but he'll just dump this one in for Oscar Schneider to take. He'll miss it along the boards. Lenahan hopping off for a change. In replacement, it's Drew English. Walsh working to clear it out. It looks like they might be able to, or not just yet. Oscar Schneider blocks that one with the skate. At the point, it goes for Greenberg. Shot made. It'll go wide right. Killer just picking this one up in the corner to the left of Parks. Bumped off the play. Walsh is going to take advantage the other way. Poke check by Jack Camp. Walsh is going to send this one in. Icing is waved off. Greenberg up to Camp. Camp, the offensive opportunity. Shot made. It'll just go wide right. Picking him up, it's Garnett. Garnett behind the net. Looking for a centering pass. No one home. And now that missed pass. Looking for Holzer, number 23 of Walsh, but that's way out of his reach. And it'll go all the way back to the Red Raiders zone for an icing call. 5:50 left to go in period number 1. Shaker leading the shots for the moment in a 6-3 deficit. First line of offense, sticking out there on defense. It's Lazar and it's Jolly. Face off, won by Walsh. In the corner to the right of Parks. Gerber's going to get this back to the point for Jolly. Jolly decides not to pull the trigger. He'll get it back to Gerber. Gerber looking to center it over to Jack Camp. It's still loose out front. Behind the net it goes. Good defensive plays by Walsh. Really keeping this one a scoreless game. 5.5 left to go in period number 1. It's in the Walsh zone. Gerber tracking this one down in the Warrior zone. Lazar is the man to keep it inside of the zone. Off of a faulty Walsh clearing attempt. Now just under 5 minutes left to go in the first period. Walsh clearing this one out to the neutral zone. Now they'll send it into the Red Raiders zone to Emmett Lazar. Lazar looking to co-defenseman Jolly at first, but now he'll hesitate and just stick with it. Now to Isaac Miller. He's got an opportunity. Shot made. Stick right in front. That's Ryan Kershaw on the blocking of the shot. Now Josh Brown looking for a centering pass of his own. A stick is right in the lane. It's yet again Ryan Kershaw. Looking for a shot. He'll take it. Blocked by Kalergis, and it's Shaker the other way. It's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Lenahan to Brown. He'll kick it right back onto his stick. Right back to Lenahan. Lenahan to Miller. Now shot made by Brown as it falls to him. And good Walsh plays here on the defensive. Really, Shaker winning this game, though the scoreboard doesn't exactly agree. Behind the net of Parks, it goes, and along the boards, we'll find Jonathan Kalergis. Kalergis sending this one right back around, but all the Red Raiders going off for changes. Moore keeping this one in the zone. Great effort, hopping off of the bench. Keeping that one inside of the zone. For the moment on offense, it's Moore, it's Lenahan, and it's Jed Skilkin. For the moment, Lazar and Greenberg. Walsh getting some changes. Can convert. And here they're calling this one offsides. And no Shaker touched up on the opposite side of the blue line. They're going to whistle this one down as an offsides regardless. So with that, face-off will be to the right of Tavian Parks, but also outside of the blue line. For the moment, the forward line. Moore, English, and Skilkin. Along the boards. It'll fall outside of the scrum for Drew English to take, but Walsh right back with it in their own zone. Play, but there to pick him up is Sprinsel. Well, that's going to be an icing. As it'll fall all the way down to the Red Raiders zone. 2:57 left to go in period number 1. We are still scoreless. That Red Raider first forward line back out now on defense. Jolly and Lazar. It's Richards and Jolly working to keep it inside of the blue line. They will. To the other point, it goes for Sammy Gerber, sending it deeper into the zone. In the corner, it's Jack Camp. Camp held up against the boards for Sammy Gerber to take. Shaker struggling to keep it in their possession, but eventually they will. Gavin Richards looking to center it out to Jack Camp. Off the backhand, not sure if he was looking for a shot or a centering pass. Not to Sammy Gerber, it goes right out in front of the goalie, not able to pull the trigger with efficiency. Number 22, Holcomb. Off the boards, we'll clear this one out to the neutral zone. Josh Weiner taking it. He's dangerous, and we all know it. Shot made, however, and it'll go wide. Sammy Gerber picking it up in the neutral zone. From center ice, looking to get it to Gavin Richards. Poke check. Ends that rush for the Red Raiders. So Walsh is going to send this one right to Cooper Mears. He'll hit this one with the stick and send it into the corner. But Walsh with a bit of an opportunity. Blocked shot. Second opportunity there created by, I believe that's number 19, Andrew Holcomb. Looking for a center. No one was there. But now he's got an opportunity to shoot it, and it goes wide right. Jolly sending this one around the boards, looking to clear it out. But it'll be Sammy Gerber picking it up and doing the job. But with it comes an icing. However, in high school hockey, we all know the Red Raiders can get the changes anyway, get some fresh legs in the form of the second forward line on defense, that first line of Quentin Garnett and Noam Greenberg. A minute and a half left to go in the first period. Still scoreless. Josh Brown taking the draw. Walsh will win it, but not able to convert on any offensive opportunity. And at the point, Walsh struggling to keep it in against the three Raiders right around. It's to Josh Brown. Brown sending it in. Garnett, the man to chase it. Garnett to Miller. Miller can't keep the puck on his stick. He's bumped off the play. So Walsh is going to take it the other way. McCarthy trying to throw it back on his stick. That will not work. A minute left to go in the first. Now here Garnett. But they're going to call that one an offsides. Didn't look offsides from where we're sitting, but clearly.
It looks pretty offsides.
But clearly the men in white and black saw something different. 51.5 seconds remaining in the first. Face off one by Walsh. That pass blocked by Gerber, but it'll be Kersher sticking with it. Lazar along the boards, finding Richards. Richards off the boards. And it'll be Camp with speed looking to get there first. And he will. Great effort shown by the senior captain. Looking to center it out. No one's exactly there to pull the trigger efficiently. Here it's Jack Camp with an opportunity. It'll go wide. Jolly looking for a shot of his own off the backhand. It's blocked. He'll stick with it. In the corner to the left of Parks. To the point for Lazar. Now Richards is looking for a shot. And he's a little held up. No call. 7 seconds left to go. Walsh is going to clear this one down the ice. And with 4.3 seconds left to go in the first, we are going to get an icing call. It looks like they're going to play it a little risky. Sending Cooper Mears out of the crease, getting that extra attacker on with 4.3 seconds left to go in the first period. However, Shaker only has 5. And head coach Matt Bartley is going to now send out Isaac Miller as that extra attacker. Here face-off by Walsh, sending it down the ice. And before we get the whistle for icing, time will expire. That will take us to the end of period number 1. We're still scoreless. A great game it has been so far. The Red Raiders really winning the game. Just the scoreboard doesn't exactly say the same story. We'll see if anything changes on that scoreboard come the second frame. My name is Vaughn Ullum. We're still here for 30 more minutes of ice hockey time. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here to OBM Arena in Strongsville, Ohio. After a scoreless first period, clock is back up at 15 minutes. First line's back out on the ice. We are set for the second frame of the sport. Now the Red Raiders, they aren't winning the game, of course, it is scoreless, but they are winning all the stats and shots. They won that department 7-4 in that first period, and they won face-off 6-5. Now the interesting thing is, when the Red Raiders win the face-off totals, they really regularly tend to win the game. We'll see if that holds up. Here it's Walsh. Kersher falls down on his own doing, and a turnover right to Shaker. We'll see what they can do. As I said, they haven't found the scoreboard, but they were really winning all those stats. Their shot is blocked, and up into the netting it goes. 14:33 left to go in the second period of play. This face-off is to the left of Cooper Mears. Gavin Richards is going to take it, moving from his wing position, and he will win it. Back to Garnett. Garnett trying to clear it out. And now Camp with a burst of speed. We'll see if he can get there first. He cannot. Coons is there first. Number 5 of Walsh, Jesuit. There, a big hit laid down by Camp. But now looks like a hand pass is going to be called. And we will get the whistle. 14:20 left to go in the second. A hand pass on the Red Raiders, so face-off will be back in their zone. Face-off is to Mears' right. Lenahan's going to take this draw, the sophomore. To his left, it's Isaac Miller. To his right, it's Emmett Lazar out on defense. Joined by him, it's Jolly. The other man out there in red, it's Josh Brown, the all-academic man for Shaker Heights. There, that cross-ice pass. Not going to get to Jolly cleanly, but eventually it will land his way. But as he clears this one down, it's going to be an icing. Face-off, back at the same zone that we added. 14:03 left to go in the second. 0-0, still our score. The last time the Red Raiders came out for the Cleveland Cup here in OBM Arena, it was a double overtime, and eventually they lost. There, that quick shot off the draw. A great glove save by Cooper Mears. I believe that was Kaluri on the shot. Cooper Mears all over that one. But as I was saying, the Red Raiders last time out for the Cleveland Cup lost first round. That was against Padua Franciscan. There, a centering pass not going to land with Kaluri. He's taken down to the ice as well. Back to the point, shot made, 2 elevated. Off the glass it goes, and for the Raiders with a 3-on-1 rush the other way, it's Isaac Miller. He'll take the shot himself, looking 5-hole. But Tavian Park's going to drop down into the butterfly position and make the save as the pads close up. 13.5 left to go in period number 2. In the corner to the left of Parks, now move behind his net. Back into that same corner for Lazar to track it down. Now Lenahan, he's also held up against the boards. Walsh is going to take advantage. Cross-ice pass to Kaluri. And he's going to center it right to, I believe that's Dalton, in at the forward, but it's not going to work whatsoever. Now here, Isaac Miller's going to get there first. He's going to skate it around the net. Now looking for Lenahan behind the net. Trying to center. Not able to. There's Coons all over it. He'll send it in. Looking to center it back to Coons. He didn't know it was coming for him. Moore is going to send it up to Schneider, and the Red Raiders have an opportunity the other way. Schneider bumped off the puck. English not able to track it down. And now a big hit laid down by Moore. Getting it back in Red Raider possession. But can they clear it? Not just yet. Grossi up against Moore. Moore is going to win the battle to Drew English. It's English and Schneider. English pulls the trigger. A pad saved by Parks. And behind the net it'll go back to the Warriors of Walsh Jesuit. Here it's Grossi and O'Toole on the attack. Grossi is going to send this one into the zone and up off for a change. Looking to the neutral zone for Jack Camp. Can't connect. And Kirscher going to take it back for the men in brown. Here it's Josh Weiner centering it himself, looking for a shot around Cooper Mears. He'll take the shot, but it'll end up just going wide and up and into the netting. I believe that was tipped out in front of the shot. But regardless, we will get the whistle with 11:34 left to go in period number 2. I'm shocked this is still scoreless. Both teams having their offensive chances, just neither team able to connect with the back of the net. Here it's Greenberg sending it in to the offensive zone of the Red Raiders. And along the boards, battle for the puck. 2 Warriors against 2 Raiders. Who will win the battle? It'll be the Raiders. Noam Greenberg flipping it back deeper into the zone. Sammy Gerber, the man to chase it, to Richards. Richards looking to center it to that was Jack Camp earlier looking to center this to Sammy Gerber. Couldn't tell 6 and 5 apart on the back of the jerseys. My apologies. 10:50 left to go in period number 2. Back with Walsh behind the net. Gavin Richards in the lane of the pass. Forcing a turnover by Jack Camp. He'll take the shot. Glove saved by Tavian Parks. The senior, number 1. Making the glove save. He will get the whistle with 10:41 now left to go in the second. Josh Brown, Isaac Miller, and Ryan Lenahan out there at the offensive line for the Raiders. Now it's Captain Ryan Kirscher up to Kaluri. He will skate around the net, looking to center it back, but that pass is going to be out of reach, and Isaac Miller trying to get there first. But unfortunately, Tavian Parks exiting his crease, making the play on it first. Here that pass out of reach of Dalton. And with that, we will get another icing call. 10-10 now left to go in the second. Somehow, we are still scoreless. Both teams with many chances. Now here the forward line for the Raiders, Skilkin, Moore, and English. Holcomb taking the draw, number 19 of Walsh Jesuit. And they will clear it out, but right to Noam Greenberg it goes. The captain skating it back to the Red Raiders zone, leaving it to Garnett, looking cross-ice to Moore. Moore's not able to pick it up, so it's Walsh the other way. Greenberg behind the net. Trying to get it back to his co-defenseman in the form of Quentin Garnett. Garnett to Skilkin. Skilkin up to Moore. Opportunity for the Red Raiders. Moore trying to dangle. And I believe that's Coons yet again, and it is. But number 5 of Walsh says no thank you. That shot goes wide. And Walsh is going to elect to send this one down the ice for, yet again, another icing call. The first line of offense for the Red Raiders will come back on. Gavin Richards is going to take the draw up against number 23, Joe Holzer, the senior forward for Walsh. That faceoff is won by Shaker, however, off the backhand. Camp try shot off the draw, just went a little bit wide. And Walsh with the opportunity to clear, they will take it. To Shaker, it falls in the form of Jolly, the defenseman, number 7. And he'll flip this one up and into the air for Richards to take. Richards not able to beat Sprang to the puck. And there it looks like a penalty might be assessed. Or excuse me, this one's going to be offsides. Saw the hand raised got a bit excited. 8:48 left to go in period number 2. Walsh will win this draw and get it back into the Red Raiders zone. But a hand is raised, and now we will get a penalty. However, this time it'll be on Shaker Heights. For the high sticking, it's Jolly. Back in the box for 2. And Coach Matt Bartley is going to argue this call. And as usual, the referee will not change his mind. So it'll be the Red Raiders on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. Jack Camp taking this face off against Holzer. Won by Holzer. Can Walsh set up? Yes, they can. It's Caleri. But behind the net, stolen by Garnett. He'll dump this one down the ice. And we will get the first Red Raider clear on this penalty kill. The forwards, Gerber and Camp. The defenders, Greenberg and Garnett. But there, it's Sammy Gerber getting his stick right in between the legs of Ryan Kirscher. And oh my goodness, it's going to be Sammy Gerber joining Jolly in the box. And it'll be, for 1:39, a 5-on-3 opportunity for Walsh Jesuit. Huge opportunity to break the deadlock. Can they do just that? Now it'll be Kemp, Greenberg, and Garnett out for the Red Raiders. Holzer yet again in the face-off dot, up against Camp. It's won by Camp, back to Garnett. Garnett might get another opportunity, quickly clear. He cannot. He's taken down along the boards, no call. Here's shot made. Cooper Mears with another save. Puck flies right into his stomach. On defense, the Red Raiders sticking with Greenberg and Garnett. However, they will substitute Camp out, and in comes Gavin Richards. He will win the draw. Garnett unable to clear. To Kirscher. Kirscher gonna pull the trigger, and he will score. Off the bar and in. And with 7:57 left to go in period number 2, Walsh is going to take the 1-0 lead. And Walsh still has 1:40 on the power play. Now it's 5-on-4 ice hockey. We'll see perhaps if Walsh can double that lead that they have just created to 2. Immediately cleared by Greenberg as puck enters into the Red Raider zone, however. And that will not help the Warrior cause. Now from behind the net, it's Coons. Looking at Dalton, it's off his stick to Sprang. Sprang, cross ice to Grossi. Shot made, will go wide. Now Miller, around the boards, will clear it. Richards looking to get there first. Can he? He can, but Tavian Parks exiting his crease will make the play on it. Richards with a shot. Hit by the stick and up into the glass it goes. Red Raiders looking for a bit of a short-handed opportunity. For now, they won't get one. To Sprang. Sprang back in the Walsh zone. Looks to Coons. He can't handle it. Now it's Lazar against Grossi. And Lazar will be the man to clear it down the ice. 6:45 left to go in period number 2. 25 seconds now left to go. on Sammy Gerber's penalty. Cross ice, Kirscher. Forehand, backhand. He enters into the zone. Shot made. It'll go wide. Kaleri to take. Kaleri back to the point for Weiner. Weiner working around Skilkin. Still sticking with it, but he's forced into that corner. Now perhaps off the boards. He'll find Holzer. Holzer back to the point for Kirscher. Shot made. Now go off the mask and into the netting. Sometimes a puck to the mask will shake a goalie up a little bit. He seems to be all right for the time being. Cooper Mears doing well so far against the big rival, the Warriors of Walsh Jesuit. For the moment, it's only a one-goal game after the Warriors were able to strike on the 5-on-3 power play opportunity. There, that face-off is won by Walsh. However, Kirscher can't get to it first. Garnett up to Schneider. Schneider not able to pick it up off the boards, but here he might be able to. Clearing it out to the neutral zone. Kirscher sending it right back in on the stick of Quentin Garnett. The starting defenseman tries to send this one around the boards. That won't work, and it's still with Walsh. Turned over. Greenberg back to Garnett. Garnett looks in front of him, deciding what to do. He'll try to take it across the blue line. Not able to. For the moment, it's a 2-on-2 along the boards for the puck. Shaker will come out with it. Here it's Oscar Schneider, bumped off the play. Walsh takes it back, sending it right back into the Shaker zone. Walsh with all the momentum right now. And Greenberg off the boards looking to Skilkin. That's out of his reach. And back to Kirscher. Kirscher. Cross ice to Coons. Now to Josh Weiner, trying to drop it back. No one's there. Quentin Garnett's tripped up, and Wally's down on the ice. It'll go to Gavin Richards, and now Schneider looking for a centering pass. No one's there, so Walsh is going to pick it up. And now it'll be Walsh Jesuits' time on the penalty kill. It'll be Joe Holzer heading to the box for two for the tripping call on Quentin Garnett. 4:59 left to go in period number 2. 2 minutes on the power play for the Red Raiders. It's their first look on the power play. We'll see if they can convert. Their power play has been performing rather well of late. Their penalty kill has as well. Here Greenberg to Garnett. Garnett to Gerber. Back to Greenberg to Garnett. And he broke his stick. He'll need to hop off. So joining the play is Lenahan. Here's a short-handed opportunity, but Cooper Mears is going to get to the puck first. Finding Sammy Gerber. Entering into the zone. Will he pull the trigger? No, he'll try to center it over either Lenahan or Camp, whoever picks it up, but neither of them will. Greenberg to Miller. Miller whiffing on the shot. Now he'll take a second shot. Good save by Parks. Now Miller back to the corner looking to Gerber. Clearing attempt won't work. Miller right there. And Walsh still struggling to clear it out. Miller's going to dump it into the corner. Kemp's the man to take it. He'll find Jolly. Jolly around the boards. Finding Miller in the corner to the right of Parks. He'll send this one up to the point for Lazar. Lazar can't keep it inside of the blue line. He'll get it to Jolly. Jolly sending it in off the back end. 50 seconds left to go on Joe Holzer's tripping call. Great opportunity here for the Red Raiders to tie this one up at 1 apiece. Richards looking for a shot. He'll get one, but a save is made. And Walsh is going to take the opportunity to clear it out with 3:30 left to go in the second. 30 seconds left to go. On Joe Holzer's penalty. Jolly to Lenahan. Lenahan up to Gavin Richards. Richards not able to find it. He banged this stick on the ice in frustration. As now there's only about 10 seconds left to go. Now Richards trying to clear it. Cooper Mears, a dangerous play behind the net. Trying to get it back in Red Raider possession, but Shaker clears this one down the ice. And Walsh gets their man back. Right out of the box, it's Joe Holzer. Taken down to the ice, no call. And here it's Richards. Trying to clear this one out, not able to, so Kirscher will take the shot at the point. And a glove save by Cooper Mears. 2:42 left to go in period number 2. We have had a phenomenal game here in Strongsville, Ohio. Taking this draw, it's Josh Weiner for Walsh. It's Jack Camp for Shaker. And it's the Shaker man getting the face-off win. And now here it's Sammy Gerber leading the charge. Taking the shot. Blocked by Kirscher. Now Miller with an opportunity. Shot made, goal scored. Oh my goodness. A beauty from Isaac Miller. A bottle popper. And so Davian Parks needing to retrieve his bottle, but all smiles here on the Red Raider bench. Miller first to take the fist bumps. And with that, 2:29 left to go in the second period. We're back to tied. It's 1-1. Now here, Walsh Jesuits Holcomb, number 22, trips up on his own doing. Sammy Gerber almost with a good offensive attack. Behind the net, Greenberg to Garnett. Garnett scans the ice, but right on him is Kaluri. Now here a whistle is blown. It looks like we have got a slashing call. That's going to go against Quentin Garnett, the Red Raider leader in penalty minutes.
Oh my God, what are we doing?
And he's back in the box. For the moment, the shot count for the period 8-5. Advantage Shaker. And face off 7-5. Shaker needing to clear it out. Not able to just yet. It's Jolly and Lazar out on defense, the forwards. Richards and Jack Camp. Back to the point. It's Ryan Kirscher. Kirscher finds McCarthy. McCarthy to the corner, looking for a centering pass. I believe that's Josh Weiner, just not able to go tape to tape with any other men in brown. Now here it's Kirscher, working around Richards. Shot made, it's blocked. Friendly fire, Kaluri right in the shooting lane. And now Jack Camp falls down as he makes the clear. But as he clears it, it's right up and into the netting with 1:16 left to go in the second. And 1:15 left to go on Quentin Garnett's penalty. Shaker needing it clear badly. Here it's Isaac Miller, the goal scorer for the Red Raiders. But it's turned over to Walsh Jesuit. Back to the point for Kirscher. Kirscher to Weiner. Weiner cross ice. Excuse me, that's Weiner. It was McCarthy sending Weiner that pass. And now it's back with McCarthy at the point. Finding Kirscher. Off the boards it goes, but Kirscher going to pick it up. Now Weiner bumped off the play. It'll be Greenberg. Greenberg trying to clear it, but it'll hit the skate of Josh Brown on its way out. So it's going to stay in, but here it's Sammy Gerber off the glass. Josh Brown chasing this along with Ryan Kirscher, and Josh Brown with the turnover, and he's going to look for a centering. It'll hit the stick of Kirscher and right into the glove of Parks it goes. So 25 seconds left to go on Garnett's penalty. 26 seconds left to go in the period. We'll get the face-off to the left of Tavian Parks. Here in the neutral zone, Walsh sending it in. Dalton chasing it into the Red Raider zone. Greenberg picking it up, trying to clear it out, but right to Kuhn. Shot made, blocked, and now looking for a backhand. Cooper Mears needing to dive for it. He will. And oh my! Cooper Mears with some desperation dives out there in the crease. Keeping this one a tied game. 0.3 seconds left to go in period number 2. And we've already got some of these Walsh fans trying to warm up back in the lobby. But with Cooper Mears' incredible dives here in between the pipes, we're tied. Each team struck once here in this second period, and with that, we're tied. It's 1-1. We'll see if anything changes in the third period. Who knows? Maybe some overtime is needed. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We'll be back for the final frame of the sport. Thank you for tuning in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the final frame of regulation. It's Shaker Heights and the Red Raiders against the Warriors of Walsh Jesuit High School. It's a fight for fourth place. It's a fight for that fourth place, as the winner of this is going to go ahead and face off against the number 1 seeded Preppers of University School. Fourth ranked in the state of Ohio, may I add. Puck is dropped. We are underway for the third and final frame of regulation. As I mentioned earlier, the last time Shaker came out in a Cleveland Cup match, it went to double overtime against Padua Franciscan, and they ended up losing 5-4. Here, that shot goes wide. Sammy Gerber working to clear it out. Not able to. Coons keeping it in. Gerber trying to force Coons back and send it out. Not able to. But here, that pass to Gerber, whiffed upon, but Jack Camp is going to pick him up, trying to skate it forward, bumped off, and Ryan Kirscher, the captain, is going to try and move it forward. Taken down to the ice. Now it's Shaker sending it down the ice. Jack Camp trying to get there first, not able to win the race. But it is Shaker sticking with it. Miller with the shot. He's got the 1 goal for the Red Raiders. That shot just couldn't connect with the back of the net. Here, an opportunity for Josh Brown. Back to Isaac Miller in the slot. Shot made, whiffed upon. Lenahan joining the play off the bench, keeping it in Red Raider possession. 13:35 left to go in period number 3. Lenahan looking to send it to the slot for Isaac Miller. It won't work, and it's Walsh the other way. A 2-on-2. Shot made. Blocked by Lazar right in front of the play. Back into that corner, it's Lenahan. Lenahan to Miller. Miller trying to skate it forward. Lenahan picking him up in the neutral zone. Turn right back over to Walsh. 2-on-2. Once again, shot made. It'll go wide right. Now to Lenahan. 2-on-1 developing. It's Lenahan and it's Isaac Miller. Sending it to Isaac Miller. Shot made. Not able to score it. A great save by Tavian Parks. Now here's Noam Greenberg looking for a tip. It's Quentin Garnett, but it ends up getting flipped over the crossbar. And as Walsh clears it down for the icing, we've got 12:42 left to go in period number 3. And with a 1-1 tied score, faceoff will be to the right of Tavian Parks, the senior keeper, doing well for the Warriors. Here, faceoff. Won by English. Moore looking for the shot off the draw. The Warrior right in his lane. And so the Warriors will take it. It's O'Toole the other way. Bumped right off the puck by Garnett, sitting him down. And it's Moore taking it outside the blue line. Back to Walsh. Walsh sending it into the Red Raider zone. Raiders clear it back to the neutral zone. A little bit of back and forth. But now here it's Drew English. Taking the shot from out wide. That shot, you know he was looking for a rebound there. A big hit from Quentin Garnett, the Walsh Jesuit coach, looking for some sort of penalty. The referee says that was absolutely clean. Schneider looking for a centering pass. Now Moore looking for a rebound. Now it's Jack Camp. Now Jolly looking to get it back to a Red Raider forward, no one home. Now Jolly keeping it inside the blue line. O'Toole is there, sending it out to Grossi. Grossi just loses the puck possession. Into that corner it goes. Jolly picking it up. Jolly to Moore. Moore, bit of an elbow along the boards, and he is taken down to the ice, so he'll skate off. Seems to be all right for the time being. In the neutral zone, it's Weiner picking it up, skating it into the Red Raider zone. He's up against Jolly. Weiner stops, looking for a centering pass, no one home. Now looking for a tip out in front, it'll just go wide right. Mears doesn't have his stick. Now he'll pick it up. It's in his crease. Back at the point it goes for Holcomb. Holcomb ending this one around the boards. Holzer picking it up. Sending it back around the boards. And it's Jack Camp skating it out with speed. He'll work around Sprang. And now looking for a shot. He's taken down to the ice. And I don't believe a penalty will be assessed. But great effort shown by senior captain Jack Camp. That is why he made the All-GLHL second team. Second line of offense back out for the Red Raiders. On defense, Garnett and Kalergis. To the right of Parks in that corner there, a big hit laid down by Isaac Miller. But in doing so, it's with Walsh the other way. It's Holcomb, number 19, dropping it back to Kaler. Shot made, save made, looking for a rebound. Just tipped away from danger. Now a shot from Coons, it'll go wide. Brown, off the back end. Now there, a low percentage shot. Cooper Mears is going to leave this one for Garnett, but as that one falls from behind the net, back in front of Cooper Mears, he's just going to throw the leather down on the ice and get the whistle. 10:08 left to go in the final period of regulation time. We're still tied with a 1-1 score. Goals coming from Ryan Kirscher for Walsh Jesuit, and the goal coming from Isaac Miller for the Red Raiders. Here Lazar sending this one around the boards to English. English sandwiched between two Warriors. But now it's Moore. Moore looking to Skilkins. It's right off of his stick and into the boards behind the net of Tavian Parks. It goes. Moore sitting down a Warrior. But the Warriors still on the rush the other way. Here it's Greenberg against Coons. Coons drops it back for Grossi. Grossi takes the shot. Rebound given up off of the blocker save. And now it's Shaker the other way. Lazar just not able to stick with it. It's Grossi back with it. Good stick lift by English. So behind the net it will go. Some changes being made by both sides. For the moment in the Red Raider zone, it's Holzer and it's Weiner threatening. Taken by Sammy Gerber. Gerber looking to Camp. Almost a good turnover. Forced by Jack Camp, but it won't exactly go the way the Red Raiders would have, you would assume they would have hoped for. Here's shot made, hit by the stick of Mears. Back into that corner, now behind the net. It's still with Walsh. Kalergis looking to clear it out. Not able to yet. Backhand. As he goes to the forehand, he's bumped up off the play. Now here, it's a good opportunity for Shaker. Puck right off of his skate and down to the ice he goes. Trying to kick it back onto his stick. Not able to, however. Sammy Gerber along the boards, sticking with it. Their low percentage shot against the boards. Back to Jolly at the point, shot made. Bit too elevated, into the glass it goes to defenseman Kalergis. Sticking with it now behind the net. It's Josh Brown, fresh off the bench, trying to make the play on it. Now to Lenahan. Lenahan looking for a shot, can't make one. Back to Lenahan. Lenahan tries to keep it in. Off the glass, it's Walsh yet again the other way. Sending it into the Red Raider zone. Greenberg getting there first. Along the boards. Trying to get it to 19, Holcomb. To Brown. 7.5 left to go in period number 3. We are now over halfway done with the final frame. We're tied in a 1-1 score. Greenberg sending it in from the neutral zone to the Walsh zone. Now to Miller. Shot made. Rebound given up. Walsh is going to be all over that one. Trying to clear it out. Miller keeping it in the blue line. Shot made. Hit with the stick and into the netting it goes. But the Raiders really sticking with their offensive attack. Good setups. 7:11 left to go in period number 3. So far in this final period, Walsh Jesuits leading the shots 5-4 and face-offs. Shakers winning that department in a 3-1 deficit. The men in brown trying to clear it out. Oscar Schneider
God, it's just so obvious, dude.
trying to keep it in. Bit of a cross check, but there's no call. Now Greenberg looking up to get it back to Oscar Schneider. Pass won't go tape to tape. Behind the net, 6:45 left to go in period 3. To the right of Parks, now cleared out by Walsh. Greenberg getting there first. Greenberg to Garnett. Garnett drops it back to Greenberg. In that corner to the left of Mears. Back to Garnett. Trying to get that one up to senior captain Jack Camp. He couldn't find it. 6:20 left to go in period 3. Still tied. Kirscher collides with the referee. And unfortunately for Walsh, it's back with Shaker the other way. Looking for a long pass all the way up to Sammy Gerber. In the way, it's Olcombe, number 22. Now Jolly skating this one out. To the neutral zone, back to Walsh. There, almost a dangerous pass. Trying to get that one to McCarthy in the lane. It's Emmett Lazar. Now Lazar trying to clear it outside of the neutral zone. Shaker needing to get this one back in the Walsh zone. There it's kept onside. In the Red Raiders zone, Walsh looking to set up. It's Jolly against Weiner. Now Camp joining the play. Weiner is going to stick with it. Shot made, glove save, rebound given up. But now Mears will lay on this one and get the whistle with 5.5 left to go. In period number 3, we're still tied in a phenomenal game here at OBM Arena. Here's Garnett. Tripped up, no call. So it's Lenahan skating out with it. Poke checked away from, back with Garnett. Garnett at center ice, skating it in. Down to the ice he falls. Only by his own doing. So it's Walsh skating out with it. Dalton. Dalton to Caleri. Shot made. Just off the glove of Mears. And back into that corner to his left. Now Lenahan taking this one out to Holcomb, number 19. 19 passes it right to Kalergis. Kalergis dumping it in for Isaac Miller to chase. That second line of offense out now. Miller, Brown, and Lenahan in at center. Now here, Miller with an opportunity with the puck just a bit ahead of him. Not able to pull the trigger efficiently. And Walsh is going to win this battle for puck possession along the boards. But here, trying to get a shot on goal all the way from their own blue line. It's going to go wide, and so we will get the icing. 4:16 left to go in the final period. If overtime is needed, overtime is needed. First line of offense back out now for the men in red and white. And the first line of offense back out for the men in brown and yellow. Holzer trying to clear it out, but in doing so, it goes right into the men pinned up against the boards. 3 Raiders, 2 Warriors. And eventually it's the Raiders with numbers coming out with it. Sammy Gerber looking for a shot right at McCarthy. And as it's blocked, it escapes to the corner. And Walsh looking to clear it out of their zone. At this moment, it feels like any goal could be the deciding factor. Gavin Richards taking this one in the corner, looking to get it to Sammy Gerber. Not able to pick it up. Can Walsh clear it? No. But eventually they will, overpowering Jolly. Jolly off the boards to Camp. Camp Trying to skate around Sprang. Sprang says no thank you. Jolly will pick him up and send it back in to the O-zone of the Red Raiders. 3:10 left to go in this final period of regulation time. Brown sending it deeper into the zone for Jack Camp to take. Now he's going to skate off for a change. That second line of offense is going to be back out now. And now here's that pass to Holcomb. They didn't see it coming. A spinorama around Jolly. 5 Raiders against Warrior, and that's number 19 Holcomb sticking with it. He'll be now joined by other Warriors. Jolly taking Caleri off the puck and eventually clearing it outside of the zone. Here Jolly's taking this behind the net of Mears. Off the backhand to Garnett. Garnett right at Caleri, and now, oh my goodness, that was dangerous. So Shaker going to take the opportunity to clear this one down the ice. The next goal really could be the deciding factor. 2:16 left to go in regulation. Walsh Jesuit controlling this final period of play. Shots 8-4. However, Shaker is doing that face-off count as they really have been doing all game. This third period, they're winning at 4-3. Face-off won by Richards. Garnett's going to take it. Try to clear this one around the boards to Jack Camp. Delayed offsides. Greenberg to Gerber. Gerber wheeling it in. Shot made. Coons blocking it. Kept in at the point. Garnett with the shot. Glove save by Tavian Parks. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We've got under 2 minutes remaining in regulation time. And we are tied in a 1-1 score. Walsh trying to clear. Not able to. Garnett with the shot. It's tipped out in front of the shot. A bit too much traffic out in front. Gavin Richards looking at Jack Camp or Sammy Gerber in the slot. No one's home. And it'll escape to the neutral zone. Garnett trips up. It's an opportunity for Josh Widener. Working around Greenberg. Hit by the glove of Cooper Mears, and over the net it goes. I think he thought that one was in his glove. It was not, but luckily it's not in the back of the net. 1:20 left to go in period number 3. That pass up in the air, looking to get it to Gerber. Gerber not able to pick it up. It's back with Walsh the other way. Good pickpocket by Noam Greenberg. He's going to dump this one right back in to the O-zone of the Red Raiders. Second line of offense coming back out now. 1 minute left to go in period number 3. And we will hear it from the stadium announcer. Walsh looking for a final attempt out on offense. Not able to get one yet as Lazar takes it in the neutral zone. Trying to get it to Brown. Brown not able to pick it up. So it's Lenahan wheeling it in. Good stick lift. So Walsh will take it back. Here it's Dalton. Dalton looking to end this game. Shot made. Blocker saved by Mears. Rebound given up. And it goes 5-hole but wide. A blocked centering attempt by Josh Brown. Now it's back with Shaker the other way. Shot made by Jolly all the way from the neutral zone. It'll go wide. There, a big hit laid down on Josh Brown. Now Lenahan looking for center. Just out of reach of Isaac Miller. 8 seconds left to go in period number 3. It looks like Garnett is just going to try and hang on to this one in his own zone. Ladies and gentlemen, we are heading to overtime.
Well, we go to overtime. 8 minutes, it'll be a 3-minute intermission and 8 minutes 5 on 5 overtime. Sun victory.
And we will take a brief intermission, very, very brief. I believe it's 3 minutes is what the stadium announcer said. Now we will be getting some 5-on-5 overtime Not exactly sure how long that period of time is. But regardless, next goal wins. And we will be back after this short break. Thank you very much for tuning in. Winner of this one moves on to play University School back here Friday. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back. All right. We are here for 8 minutes of 5-on-5 OT action. Our score's 1-1. 45 minutes of ice hockey couldn't settle a thing. So who can strike first in the overtime period, last in the game? Next goal wins it. Walsh will win. The opening draw of the overtime period, only 8 minutes. And icing's waved off. Garnett's going to pick it up, getting it to Richards. Richards back to Garnett. Garnett off the backhand to co-defenseman along the boards. Greenberg. Greenberg to Richards. Good opportunity already for the Red Raiders. Richards to Gerber. Now to Camp. Shot made, goal scored! Camp wins this one in overtime for the Red Raiders.
Let's go!
Camp is there to pick it up in the slot. He takes the shot and he goes to the top left corner. Goal is scored. Oh my goodness. Only 29 seconds off the clock here in overtime. And Shaker Heights is moving on to play their greatest rival in the form of the Preppers of University School. Oh my! That is what you'll love to see. And now the best tradition in all of hockey, the handshakes. Walsh Jesuit won't see the ice until regionals of the OHSAA state competition. Shaker Heights is going to take this same ice again against 4th ranked in the state of Ohio, University School. Now Shaker's lost twice to them throughout the regular season. Shaker looking to change things up. Can they? Well, we will see. We will see you back here Friday night at 6 p.m. Who can go to the finals? Thanks for tuning in. We will be back here at OBM Arena.